And as well as this sort of new and modern Swedish gas mask I bought a much older one. A folk gas mask from 1955, Type 32. So I guess Type 32 is the name of the gas mask. 1955 is year of production. As you can see, it's all in Swedish on here in a sort of yellow coffee can filter. Or not coffee can filter, but a coffee can style tub. Instructions on how to put the mask on. And lots of Swedish I can't understand, and I'm guessing where all the threes are, that means size 3. And you'll also notice this is quite a good tin, because it's got little carry strap bits on there for it, so you could put the mask on with straps there, carry it in the tin, then untape it when you want to use the mask. So, Swedish sort of civil defence civilian mask from the 1950s. Let's get this all unwrapped. Tape split there. I might just get a knife and cut along there. Okay, so the lid's now undone and it should just pull off. So as you can see, the lid is kind of a separate thing to everything else. So let's pop this down and have a look at what the contents are of the bag. Or box, or tin. Yeah, tin I guess is the most accurate way of describing it. So, looks like we've got an instruction manual. Well, gas mask. Oh, some type of tube or something in. I guess that's a defogging cream maybe. Or on some of these they included like a little cream in case you had mustard gas on your skin. So that'd be interesting to translate what that is. So obviously this is all in Swedish, I can't make any sense of it, but the picture says put your mask on like this, secure it. But yeah, I am intrigued at what that is. I'll run that through a translator in a minute and have a look. So anyway, there's the cream, then we've got a bag, and inside the bag is the mask actually, and at the bottom there's a bit of cloth. So I'll have another look at that in a moment, but let's have a look at this. So, here we go, it's the gas mask. Now I'm assuming that'll be asbestos in there, so I'm going to be quite careful with this. But that's all totally sealed in the bag, so that's interesting. It's like a vacuum packed bag with the mask inside it. So that's obviously kept the mask in very good condition. So what I'm going to do now is just sort of sit down and carefully open that. Right, I'm doing it at this angle so it's hopefully all visible on camera. Just rip the top section of this bag and then I can put it back in the bag when I'm done. And yet the rubber's all still in nice condition because it's been sealed. So, very retro looking mask. Smells really rubbery. It's very similar smell to the Finnish M61. So we have Swedish crowns. This is going to be really hard to show on camera. We've got Swedish crowns. Come on here. Type 32. Gulmaren. Something. You see there's the entry valve there for the thing. So this is a mask that doesn't have an exhale valve. It's basically one of those masks that works by when you breathe out it makes the mask swell up around your mouth and go sort of thing. So let's just zoom out a bit more because this is really awkward where I keep trying to show it and the angles are all wrong for the camera. But yeah, so you've got the mask, you've got your filter there. Now, and it's sort of, the filter is sort of industrially rubber taped to the mask. So I'm not going to peel that off and reveal the asbestos filter. So it's very similar to the civil defence masks Britain had in World War II. Sort of having a look at all that underneath stuff. Bit like, you know, that Doctor Who episode with the kid with the gas mask on. It's two separate eyepieces rather than just the one eyepiece. It's only 3-point head harness, so your chin goes in that bit and the head harness holds it on. So yeah, it's similar to British World War II masks, basically designed to be very cheap to mass produce. except for rather than one sort of visor, it's slightly better two separate eyepieces. But in general it's exactly the same type design. So yeah, quite a cool retro mask. I really like these retro ones. It's just like a bit of cloth they put at the bottom of the tin to keep, I guess, the mask in tightly. That said, you had the instruction manual with some sort of cream on the back as well. So, something pasta. Imskida pasta, so I don't know if that's like mask paste or something, or cream in case you get gassed. But yeah, all pretty fascinating. I really like these old ones where you get the mask and all the packaging with it, because I think it's a much better time capsule than when you just get a mask maybe in a haversack. Obviously I really like the ones where you have a haversack and a complete kit, so filters, instruction manuals, anti-fogging lenses, all that sort of stuff they bungled in with them. But I really like the old ones in the sort of cardboard boxes, or the tubes or whatever else, all the information printed on them. That's really cool. So I guess what you'd do about the bag is you'd have your mask in there, like that. You'd have your instructions maybe in there, or you'd leave them at home. And you put the lid on, put a bit of tape on it, carry it around on your belt, whatever. Cut the tape or rip it off, pull your mask out, you've got it good to go in a gas attack. So yeah. It's obviously said I'm not going to wear it because I definitely imagine there'll be asbestos or some other nasty stuff in a filter that's dated GP Type 32 GP5544 30003. But I said it's like 55 dated on the tin, so I guess that's the year 55. And so yeah, I mean that's a filter that's gone 60 years old. 62-year-old filter. Definitely don't want to be breathing through that, but GP5544 is printed all over it. And said, I guess the mask is Type 32, but so this is a fascinating sort of thing. What I might do is put the mask on, but not obviously breathe through it, just so you can see it on. Right, okay, so here I am. Big breath in before I put it on.
And that's the mask on. Obviously I'm not going to breathe through it, you see it inflated already, but
yeah. So not the most comfortable of masks. Obviously I haven't adjusted the straps because I'm not going to wear this thing, and I'm definitely not going to breathe through it, but yeah, it's pretty fascinating. I always like to look at the insides of these and see if I can actually see any asbestos-like fibres, although they obviously could be microscopic. It's hard to work out what's like rubber talc and what's you know, anything else. But yeah, sort of fascinating thing. Old retro mask with the tin and everything. I love those. It was about £15–16 off of eBay. So yeah, if you want one of these old retro masks, obviously do not wear it. It is not good for your health, but they're very fascinating things to have sitting around in tins and all that sort of stuff. So sorry I can't show it that well on camera because of the awkward shape of everything, but Type 55 or Type 32 size, year of 55, Swedish civil defence mask. Right, I have translated the paste on the back of the mask, and it stands for anti-foul paste, so I guess that's to stop either the rubber rotting or the sort of lenses misting up. It's some sort of paste for that. So no exciting anti-sort of gas cream, but there we go. So that is the Swedish, I keep forgetting the name of it, Type 32 mask made in 1955. But then it says C32 as in 32 degrees. Maybe? Or is that like an inch thing? I have no idea, but there we go. I'm guessing it's a Type 55 or a Type 32 gas mask. But the easy way of remembering it is Folk Gas Mask 32, I guess, which is on the manual. But there you go. Sort of a Swedish civil defence mask.